One, two, three, we're rolling. All right, so sometimes your life can change just like that, and that's exactly what happened to me. I am in a new studio, a new town, and a new life, and it's been quite a ride over the last 12 months, but I'm happy because I'm finally starting to settle back into my routine. Today I want to talk to you about the future of this channel, what are you going to see from now on, why I moved in a new studio, and give you an overall update on what's going on. I've been doing this channel for the past 8 years, and this is the very first video update I'm recording, which is crazy because I am not really that good at talking about myself. I'm very passionate about music and guitar, not so much about talking about myself. But I guess I have to try because it feels good to connect with you from a different perspective. Of course, let's play some music before jumping right in. So why did I move again? Well, unfortunately, my marriage didn't work out. So I had to make drastic changes in my life, and it happened very quickly. We didn't even have time to understand what the heck was going on, but unfortunately, it happened. And I didn't want to move again. I mean, when I think about the last 14 years, I moved home probably 12 times. And every time I think, hopefully, this is the last time I move. I remember when I was in London for almost 10 years, I changed home 8 times. But it didn't matter back then because I was young and alone, and I could change life just like that. It didn't matter. Then I moved to the Philippines where I lived for a year. So another move. I got married to a Filipino girl, and together we moved to Naples in Italy, where I'm from. We changed home twice there. That's the studio you saw from 2019 to 2023. And after that, we moved to northern Italy near Milan, where I bought a house and I rented a studio close by. That's the bigger studio you saw from 2024 to 2025. And honestly, I loved that studio. I thought, we're done moving, right? Like, my wife and I had a son, Alex, he's 4 years old now, and my stepdaughter moved to Italy to stay with us for good. So I truly thought, there's no way I'm moving again. I mean, we're moving forward for sure, but changing place, I didn't expect that. And I loved the studio near Milan. It was such a beautiful and peaceful place. Now, unfortunately, my marriage didn't work out. And so as for today, me and my wife are divorced. Sometimes things, just don't work. We talked a lot about it. It was a peaceful separation. And I think it's very difficult for someone from another country to fully integrate in a new country. Now, we're still friends, and I wish the best for her family, and for her kids. But now, all of a sudden, I am a single dad. My son, Alex, is with me, which is the part I love the most about all this. But it also meant I had to move back to Naples, where I'm from, to get support from my family. Because, there's no way I could raise a 4-year-old little monster all by myself. And so I packed everything and moved again. Like, it's very challenging to go through changes as you get older. When I was in London, I was 26, 27, 28. I could change house just like that. I could change my life just like that. It didn't matter. It was part of the adventure. But then as you grow older, I feel you start to seek roots. You want stability and routine and a place that feels like home. Not just for yourself, but also for the people you love. And when you have a child, I feel that need becomes even deeper. Everything changes. You're no longer just living your life, you're also shaping someone else's world. And you want to give them stability and security and consistency and a peaceful space to grow up in. So when things fall apart, it's not just your heart that breaks. It's the fear of how it's going to affect them. And honestly, I feel that breaking up a family after having a child is one of the toughest things I've ever gone through. I felt such a deep sadness for my son, Alex. I kept thinking about how I would feel, whether he would be confused or scared, and it broke my heart. Now, of course, he's only 4, so the truth is, he's okay. He's better than me, that's for sure, and he adjusted really well. So I think all that worry I had, all that fear, it was mine, and I was projecting my pain onto the situation because I didn't want him to feel any of it. It took me a long time to heal. And I consider myself lucky because I have you, I have this reality, I have this channel, this community, I have this space where I get to teach and play and share my passion. And I have music in my life. Even while everything was falling apart and we were, talking about divorcing and then moving and packing and adjusting, I kept working, I kept posting. And in many ways, music saved me. Having something you care deeply about, something that grounds you and fuels you, it's everything. And music gave me purpose and a structure when everything else was falling apart. And that's the thing I want to share with you today, because in each video I try to teach you something, whether it's a new chord, a song, or a technique. Well, it's not really about teaching you anything today. It's more about sharing what I learned along the way. And I'm not an expert, so maybe you don't relate to what I say, but I think you should never depend on anyone but yourself. I think you should never seek happiness from other people, and you should create your own happiness. And you should wake up every day feeling excited about your life, no matter who's next to you or what's happening around you. And that's the reason why I feel so lucky that I have music in my life, because it's just something that makes me so happy. And maybe that's the reason why I'm so passionate about, teaching and helping people learn how to play an instrument, because I feel that the only thing that I care about right now, it's waking up every day knowing that my son Alex is fine and that I can come here and make music. Even if this whole place is empty and I still don't have my beautiful couch and I still don't have all my guitars, I can still grab an instrument, grab one guitar and make some music. And that makes me the happiest man on earth. So spend a little bit of time trying to learn an instrument. It's worth it. Now, what about music on this channel? We're going to keep doing lessons and instrumentals because I love those and I love teaching you on this platform. We're also going to introduce electric guitar lessons and gear reviews. Now that I'm here, I have access to local stores, so I can borrow instruments and try out new gear. But let me know. Let me know what you want to see on this channel. Do you want to see more instrumentals, more music? Do you want to, I don't know, maybe, do you want more classical guitar stuff? You want more electric guitar lessons? Do you want more gear reviews or tutorials of popular songs? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. We have no limits here. So I want this channel to be about us, about you, about me and you, all together building something that can make you happy and will make me happy. I can't wait to share everything with you. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.